Do you want to see and hear about the Warlord of Mars comic book series, published by Dynamite Entertainment, issue number 1 through 9, from 2010 to 2011, presented on a chronological series of covers and up to a few related interior pages for each issue, along with information about the action going on in each issue. And after that, find out about the origin and live-action movie appearances of John Carter, Warlord of Mars, and Dejah Thoris, a Princess of Mars, the science fiction heroes created by Edgar Rice Burroughs, while related artist Frank Frazetta paintings of Mars go by. If so, watch this video. For issue number 1, the original Warrior of Mars returns from Dynamite. Warlord of Mars is an enhancement of the classic Edgar Rice Burroughs story, Princess of Mars. If you thought you knew the story, think again. This series will capture the grit and action of the original while expanding on it with new elements. The story is about John Carter, an ex-cavalry officer in the Confederate Army who finds himself mysteriously transported to Mars. Joining him in his adventures there are Thoris, his Martian comrade, and Dejah Thoris, a Martian princess. This series is written by Arvid Nelson and is illustrated by Steven Sadowski and Louis Antonio, and features covers by Alex Ross, J. Scott Campbell, Joe Jusko, and Lucio Perillo. For issue number 2, Warlord of Mars continues with a second round of adventure. In issue number 2, we'll see Thoris confront his rival Thoris. Only one of them is walking away from the encounter. As for John Carter, he's still prospecting for gold in the Arizona wilderness. But his life is about to take a very unexpected turn. Narrator's note: not shown in this video, but in the original Edgar Rice Burroughs story, John Carter, after being pursued in Arizona, enters a cave and is mysteriously transported to Mars, referred to as Barsoom by its natives. For issue number 3, we and John Carter dive into this issue head first. At long last, he arrives on Mars and meets the green Martian warrior, Thoris. Carter butts heads with the brutal Greens pretty quickly, but he's got an edge on them. Mars's weaker gravity means he's got superhuman strength. Who said you can't beat the truth into somebody? For issue number 4, just as John Carter is getting settled in on Mars, he gets a big surprise: Dejah Thoris. Dejah is a beautiful Martian princess, and protecting her is going to earn Carter plenty of enemies. We've only seen one side of Mars so far, but in this issue, we're going to see a whole lot more. For issue number 5, John Carter finally arrives on Mars. A pack of bloodthirsty green Martians, led by the fearsome Thoris, shows up to welcome him. Thoris and Carter might become great friends and allies, if they don't kill each other first. Carter finds that Mars's weaker gravity imparts his earthly muscles superhuman strength. For issue number 6, Dejah Thoris and John Carter travel to the dreaded city of Thark, where the Green Martian warlord awaits. Unfortunately for them, the big slobbery green monster has a thing for red Martian females. Fortunately, John Carter has superhuman strength and a superhuman will to go along with it. Carter realizes he and Dejah cannot remain captives of the Green Martians any longer. But the Green Martians aren't giving up without a fight. And if they do escape, what terrors await them in the harsh and desolate wilderness of Mars? Find out in Warlord of Mars, number 6, A Desperate Flight. For issue number 7, John Carter, gentleman of Virginia, ex-cavalry officer in the Confederate Army, takes to the skies in search of his lost love, Dejah Thoris. It turns out riding a one-man Martian air scout is a lot like riding a horse, except much more dangerous. Carter's going to need all his skill not to end up a red smear on the desolate, dry sea bottoms of Mars. Carter also uncovers the deep, dark secret that keeps the red planet alive. It's a secret worth killing for. For issue number 8, Dejah Thoris has proclaimed her love for John Carter, but the despicable warlord of Zodanga has forced her to promise she will marry the Zodangan prince. A Martian woman may not back out of such a pledge, and she may not marry her husband-to-be's killer. John Carter will need an army to change things now. If he can help Taurus Tarka seize control of the Tharks, he might have just that. But Zodanga's not going down without a fight. For issue number 9, all the Green tribes are united behind John Carter. But will they be in time to stop Dejah Thoris's wedding to the evil Prince of Zodanga? Will John Carter break the siege around Greater Helium, Dejah's home city? Some, if not all, of these questions will be answered in Warlord of Mars number 9, From Joy to Death, the climactic installment of Dynamite's smash enhanced adaptation of the Edgar Rice Burroughs classic A Princess of Mars. Now, on to Origin plus live action movie information about John Carter and Dejah Thoris, as a series of 5 related artist Frank Frazetta paintings of Mars go by. John Carter and Dejah Thoris are science fiction heroes that first appeared in All Story Pulp magazine in 1912. The author was Edgar Rice Burroughs, who created many other characters, including Tarzan, Carson of Venus, the Moon Maid, and more. There have been 2 live-action movies featuring John Carter and Dejah Thoris. In 2009, the Asylum released a direct-to-DVD movie titled Princess of Mars, with Antonio Sabata Jr. as John Carter and Tracy Lords as Dejah Thoris. In the near future, do you want a live-action TV show or a live-action movie made featuring John Carter and Dejah Thoris? And if so, are there any actors that you want cast? Now, onto a quick review of 4 thumbnails of other recent Comic Excitement Convention videos that you may enjoy. Titans United, Donna Troy, Starfire, and more. Covers, pages, and story. Supergirl, No Affection for Earth, and 2014 Red Lantern version. Melania movie review, and 9 immigrant female superheroes. Star Sapphire, Green Lantern female interest, 1962 to 2026. More videos like this one, short and longer, including more videos about John Carter and Dejah Thoris, can be viewed at the Comic Excitement Convention Science Fiction playlist. Please like, comment, subscribe, and click the notifications bell.